Yo, what's all the controversy about? Bizzle. We living in a world where nobody likes to take accountability. We lie, but we hate to be called liars. We steal, but we hate to be called thieves. We all about ourselves, but we hate to be called selfish. I'm saying, man up. I sit and think about the way the world is operating. It's so not the same as what the love of God created. I pray to God that I can find a way to block the hate and let the love flow, but it's like their hearts are constipated. My blood and crip homies know I don't rock with banging. I don't knock them as people, but I gotta knock the hatred. Grabbing a 40 cal and mowing down a foe who probably would have been your homie had you only had a conversation. I feel obligated to conjure a plot to change it. It's hard not to hate it with mobbing through Compton daily. I ain't get it from videos or watching cable. E-block to the Zach, homie, I could take you. But never mind that, cause I don't need approval. I promised I'ma change the game and I'ma keep it to you. And it's a shame that I can say the realest things, but if I mention God's name, you gon' see it as I'm preaching to you. Well, I guess it is what it is, homie. You made your bed, this here's for your kids, homie. Tell your son don't listen to the fibs. I'ma feed him inspiration till it's dripping from his bib, homie. And tell him all these rap stars live in big mansions, and when they say that they deal crack, they just rapping. They made it to a place where they never hear clapping, but they rapping it to cast that's living where it still happens. And tell your daughter not to let these songs mislead her into thinking if he buy her something he can mistreat her. And what's sad is I expect it from the fellas, but from what I'm hearing, tell her don't be following these chicks neither. And she ain't gotta show her body just to get attention. If he don't like her for a mind, then he can hit the exit. Louis Vuitton, Gucci and Prada gifts are expensive, but she's worth more than anything money can get. This isn't just rap, more like a seed planted in your spirit for healing your family. Trees, branches, keep standing tall amongst these cactuses. Now ask yourself just what kind of cat this is. If he was just in it for the dough, then why would this be the route that he go? And I don't got no model or no blueprint to follow, cause ain't nobody done it like this before. Is this Christian rap? Homie, I don't know. I'm just a Christian man that got a cold flow that came just when Cat said it was no hope. Looking for the law so I can show them the road home. And for the non-believers, I'm trying to rap to y'all. But if you hate me for it, then cool, handle y'all's. But if it's so fake, why you worrying? Cause I don't see nobody hurrying to diss Santa Claus. So obviously it gotta be more to it. What else you gon' turn to when you go through it? Blow kush, get to sipping on Patron for the pain, so for a minute you can feel like it's gone. Quit falling for the lies they told to you, and go to Christ, let him fix what's broken you. As I provoke hope in you, throwing the flow with the help of the Holy Ghost in the vocal booth. I hope the messenger too was a blessing. And by the way, I do have a message. Those with ears to hear, stop playing. Know that God's patient, but try not to keep pops waiting. Message delivered.
Yeah, let's go for a ride. Ready or not? Everything you believe in is an illusion. Seeds of confusion bloom in the trees with the weakest roots. Facetious for you to think you could easily eat the fruit that is rumored to leave a human in ruins. You're beaten and bruised with numerous lesions, secluded from eating, clue me in. We're good at the keys to freedom if we tend to lose them again. Sinking in the pool of deceit as deep as Confucius repeat. A pool of deceit as deep as Confucius, but wait for the dudes that is thinking not Freddy Cougar to beat. The spirit is moving, I'm making room for the ruler to speak. Removing my ego, amigo, and the team gon' have to lay me up in the tomb the minute I humor the beast. Sticking right to the plan, I am a fool for the chief. Don't need a mic in my hand, don't need a pulpit to preach. If speaking life is a cancer, I'm giving tumors to beats, and he paid the price of my ransom, boy, I don't do it for cheap. Pick a fight with a planet, bend the rules of a king. Teach a giant some manners, I do unusual things. Aim to higher the standard, taking the news to the street. This will require advance and bringing the beautiful feet. If it's fire you standing, then he maneuvers the heat. Pat Riley, the hand that got to scoop up a group of deceased people and use them to defeat a legion of demons in one fell swoop. Tell me what you do in a week. Whatever I do it for Yeshua the King. Head of my music, forever staying true to the name. If ever I do it for cheddar, the jury, the fame, or the status, I'm asking, would you step in and pull me away? Evidently my perception of you is decayed. Being separate from you, I would rather take two to the brain, or be dismembered by the strength of a few rigid chains. Leave my restitution where my chest and my humerus hang. In debt to you from the womb to the grave. I'd never do what you sent me to do and do it in vain. I am wretched, but my passion for you is embedded in my very essence. In your presence I choose to remain. Can't imagine being absent from you and your grace. Majesty written on every fabric you moved in a place. Unmatchable natural disasters are under the subjection of the master, but this man isn't refusing to reign. Blessed is your impressive influence to change. Traveling into Damascus and then you in the vein. Now I'm bringing the message of truth to the masses of youth in a fashion similar to that of a luminous beam. They yap and I hear the chatter and feuds and debates. Had to laugh at the comparisons that a few were made. Letters they put in the sentences drew on my face. Internet banging, click clacking, aiming to ruin your date. I'm abstinent from arrogance and inducing the hate. So rather than doing that again, I concluded to pray. Don't have to listen to me rapping my dude, it's okay. But it's sad to sit back as the craft is reduced to a game. Especially on our side, no integrity in entertaining our pride. The incentive should be elevating our God. If we are not pimping, we ain't doing our job. Be about it, gotta clear out the hard drive. People lost lives trying to be 'em, check the archives. I ain't spitting a chart top, y'all. The gift in me sparked by the condition in which your heart lies. It's bigger than setting a bar high. Being as lyrical as the Kendrick Lamar guy. Needed a miracle, feel like heaven's a far cry. If he don't die and give us redemption, homie, we all fry.